How camera? Good God. How much money have I spent on Trove? More importantly, what are my loyalty points? Well, I've been playing this game for 10 plus years. Come October, I think we're going to be at 11 years on this game. My God. And with it, this game has also kind of become my career. And so because of it, it means that I am fortunate enough to be able to spend money on this game without thinking of things, because in most cases it pays for itself just with the videos that I end up getting to produce from it, and more importantly, everything becomes a tax write-off. Now that said, I absolutely hate the fact that the credits and everything in this game are based on American prices, which is going to end up making those loyalty points hurt even more, because I'm Canadian and this is not localized currency. Like it's not translated properly. So when I spend like $100 on the 18K pack, it cost me $130, if not $140, depending on how Trove feels that day. And as far as I know, the loyalty points are based off of American dollars spent. Now, that said, throughout the years that I've been playing this game, there were points where Canadian money actually got like very close to American, if not a little bit higher at one point, and then back down low. And now it's like worse than it's ever been. So I've been kind of regressing with the amount of purchases that I do with Trove over the years. But that said, today I thought that we would end up looking at my loyalty badge. I mean, there's lots of badges that we could look at in the game. Look, guys, here's the Shadow Hydraken badge. Please just look at this badge instead. Okay, I killed it 300 times in Ultra. Okay, fine. Let's look at the loyalty badges. Oh my God. I deserve more from this game, considering how much I spent on it. That stings. There's a reason why you guys always ask, and then I think to myself, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Frankly, I'm embarrassed. Okay, so let's do a little bit of math here, okay? Just a little bit, just 12,515 divided by 10. So that would be 10 years. I suck at math. I don't know why I couldn't just calculate this myself and need a calculator. So 1,200, rougher, like give or take. 1,200 per year. Now, that's not accurate for two reasons, okay? Here's my justification. There's a couple things here that I gotta let you guys know about. One, I don't accurately spend money on Trove during X. Like I don't like, basically all I do with Trove nowadays is every time I end up needing credits, I always just buy the $100 pack, which is why it stings so much, because in my mind, there's no reason not to just buy the most expensive pack, because when I'm using my credits, I'm going to slowly drain them over the years anyways. And this is more cost effective in the long run. Two, years ago, I don't know if you guys will remember this, but there was a point where the Trove devs actually ended up sending me a bunch of things. And this doesn't justify the loyalty points that much, but they sent me a bunch of things, including like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of codes that I was able to then apply to my account that gave me like thousands of pinatas or something. I really don't remember, but I just remember that after that, my loyalty points shot up exponentially. I'm not saying that the majority of these loyalty points aren't from me, but like maybe 90, maybe 85% was me. And then, the rest would end up being from whatever that pack was that they gave me years ago. So there's my justification. Now, again, because over the years, inflation has become a huge thing, especially US to Canada stuff. So let's take a look at this. This is going to be so fun. So this is, let's say 12.5K US, which equals to about 17K Canadian currently. Now, that said, shut up. That said, this game is my job, okay? And my purchases are a tax write-off for this game. That doesn't necessarily mean that I get all these items for free. It just means that the taxes usually ends up getting taken off of them, which thank God. It doesn't mean that this doesn't still physically cause me pain. I don't ever want to look at this again. But I'm just saying that it's not as bad as it looks when you consider that I've been playing this game for almost 11 years. And this is how I sleep at night. There's other people that spend this much in a single year on Trove. There's other people that have spent far beyond this much in Trove. Like, I know there's like a PlayStation guy who's a whale, and he actually tries to get like every single one of his classes to 45k and slightly higher. Whereas with me, it's like I kind of would consider myself to be like the bare minimum in terms of like spending on this game. And most of all, what I mean by that is I can confidently say that out of all of the things that I've bought in this game, like I've never bought chaos chests, for example, at least as far as I can recall. Maybe I did like once back in the day. I don't know. But this was like a slow accumulated thing. And I would only ever spend money on certain packs. Like this dragon I could grind for free. So why would I end up buying this pack? The level 25 booster pack, why would I need that? Sweet 16 boost pack, why would I need that? By the time this came out, I had all the classes. So I've bought a lot of the style packs, and more particularly, there's been a lot of the class packs. Those were my bread and butter. I loved the class packs back in the day. I wish we would have more of these, please. And thank you. And then over time, gems became quite expensive. In particular, I know I've bought 9th lives in the past. I don't think as many as yeah, maybe I did. Or maybe it was that there was a big boy pack that would give you a bunch of 9th lives at some point. But like my crystal gem converters, I spent qubits. I never spend credits if I don't have to. Same with, pinatas. I might have bought in pinatas at one point in time, but generally speaking, no. I used to buy these. So like where it would give you a bunch of chests and then a guaranteed chest. I usually would buy these at least once to give a video for you guys to be like, hey, these are a scam, don't get them, kind of thing. So in a way, I'm kind of considering myself the guinea pig, and I always have, wherein I can just show things to you guys. And that said, over the many, many years of playing this game, $100 credit packs, yes. And then also patron every year. I've never not bought in patron as well. So I don't know if this adds towards my loyalty points, but that would make sense if it does, because that's also very expensive. Oh my God. But anyways, video's gone on long enough. I just wanted to show you guys, here's my loyalty points and justify it to myself. Just shush, okay? Just shush up about my loyalty points. I'm glad that they have a content creator program now, and they've been giving me all of the new packs for free. I'll say that because I think in these past couple years, I've spent the least amount of money on Trove that I possibly ever have.